breaking par episode 3. I'm attempting the back 9 again. I've done it on the front, 1 under par. I tried it on the back and fouled, level par. So let's give it another go today. No qualms about weather, it is perfect, sun is beaming. Wind for over here is actually okay. So I've got a good chance of going low today. If you've watched the first time that I attempted this hole that I started on was the only hole that I bogeyed through the 9 holes. So hoping for a bit of a better start today. I'm happy with a par on this hole, happy with a par on the par 3, then try to start scoring a little bit better from the par 5 onwards. So 10th hole, 5 Lakes Golf Club, breaking par, episode 3, let's get into it. Right, it is imperative that I get off to a good start today. Can't be going left, losing any balls, can't be going right into the trees. I do not want to bogey because it put me on the back foot last time and I was chasing to try and get birdies to go under par. There's still a little bit of wind out today. I'm going to hit 2-iron again, take quite a lot off of it, try and hit it a little bit lower, keep it in play, should be around about 150 left into the pin, trust my wedges, up and down, get off of this hole with a par because it is a bit of a bogey hole for me at the minute. Perfect. That's all we need. It's nothing drastic on this hole, it's all we need. Middle of the fairway, no trouble whatsoever. Let's get down there, put one on the green, walk off this hole with a par, everyone's a winner. Much better start. That's what we're looking for. Slap bang middle of the fairway, 150 markers are just over there. It is a red pin today, meaning that's a front pin. So we've only got a little bit further, 163, straight into breeze. I'm gonna hit an 8-iron. Left edge of the green, not bad. I'm going to need an up and down again. I pulled it a little bit. Making it hard for myself again. A little bit short, little bit left. Probably should have took a bit of an easier swing with a 7-iron. Not the end of the world though, up and down. Got a bit of green to work with. It looks like they've put the grooves in the green. Let me know in the comments what's that called. I can't actually remember what it's called, but relatively straightforward chip. Got a 54-degree wedge. Going to try and land it just short left of the pin. There's been a lot of rain over here, like I said earlier, so I think it's going to stop pretty quickly. Up and down, walk off of a par hopefully. Get onto the next hole unscathed. Not bad. I'll give myself some work for a par though. Outside look at a par, but like you can see from the greens, they've sort of scarified them all, which I think is called. There's quite a lot of, not damage, but work that's been done on them. I've changed as well. Let us know in the comments if you've used these. TaylorMade TP5 picks, apparently supposed to help with your putting. Not sure. You can see a bit of a better roll apparently, so we'll give these a whirl today, but hopefully can stick this in for par. Pretty straightforward. I don't think there's a lot of movement in it. Right edge if anything. They're bobbly. They are bobbly. I'm not going to blame it. It was a little bit outside where the line probably should have been, but they are jumping a little bit. 1 over through 1. Exactly the same as the last time I filmed breaking par. Going to need a birdie on the par 5. It is planned downwind the next par 3, so I could get one back there, but struggle bust straight away. Done it again. Bogey on that hole. That is my bogey hole, no pun intended at the minute. 11th par 3, 152 yards. It is definitely into wind. I'm probably going to hit an 8-iron again, same as that last one, because I was probably about 5-10 yards short of the green on that. So another 8-iron, got to hit the green here, got to make par. Unfortunately, the next hole, the par 5, is going to be playing into wind as well. Damage limitation. Get off of this hole, try and make my birdie on the next. Right, just a good 8-iron swing. Nothing too dramatic, good tempo, haven't got to try and rip it. I'll tell you what, it's on a good line. Yeah, middle of the green, nothing wrong with that one. Right, I lied. Just over the top of the pin, unfortunately. Not ideal, up and down needed again. Not doing very well at the minute, am I? Right, I'm making it hard for myself at the minute. Up and down needed again. 50-degree wedge. I don't know how these greens are reacting at the minute because they're really wet. So, try and pump this one close. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Better, much better. Right, miss this and I'll look like a donut. Start 1 over, next hole's definitely birdieable. There we go. Calm the nerves. This is a carbon copy so far of breaking par back 9 episode 2 if you haven't seen that. Bogeyed that, parred this. Oh my god, that was a wasp. bogeyed that, parred this, par 5 next, that is birdieable. Then there's a stretch of probably 2 to 3 par 4s, which wind dependent, if we get away with the wind, is definitely birdieable as well. So it's on, stay tuned, it's definitely on. Let's go. Right, I'm going aggressive. Birdies are needed, haven't been hitting this too well at the moment, if I'm being honest with you. But it's a gettable par 5 and it feels like the wind's changed and it is now playing downwind. So a good drive is going to leave me not a lot into the green. And if my eyes aren't mistaking me, I can see 468 yards ahead of me, and that is a front pin. So a good drive is going to leave us a little flick, as I say, into the green. Got to get a birdie back on this. Luckily, I think stroke index 2 is going to be playing downwind. One good drive needed. It's come a little bit high off the face, but that is sent. Yep. Chunked the driver, but left hand side of the fairway, not as far down as I'd have liked, but it's in play with this thing, which is more than I usually get from it, so happy days. Right, it's a shame I didn't catch it because it would have been a lot further down the fairway. I actually fatted it a little bit, but we're in the fairway anyway. 150 markers are only about 30 yards in front of me, 202 yards into the pin. If I caught that, I reckon I had about 150-ish, but it feels like it's coming into wind now. The wind's swirling a little bit, so I'm just going to hit a 4-iron. You'll see on the shot tracer from behind, it all funnels in. There's bunkers right, bunkers left here. The best miss here is probably long left, which is why I'm going to hit a 4-iron. It's plenty of club, get myself up there. If I get in and around the green, I'll be able to get up and down for birdie, I reckon. Oh, struck it beautifully. Right, that's exactly where I struck it beautifully. It's exactly where, if you are going to miss on this hole, you want to miss on this hole, it's sort of pin eye left, because all the way up to the green there's bunkers on the right, but the left hand side bunker is about 180, so there's about a 20-yard gap behind that. So that is the miss. I've got to just trust the fact that I'm going to get up and down for birdie now. Miss to the left of the pin. So what I'm talking about is these bunkers over here, they come all the way up to the green, whereas this bunker that you can just see in the distance here, it's about 30 yards short. So the miss is long left here, or pin high left in this case, leaving myself a little bit short-sided. It's a bit unfortunate that the pin is at the front. It would have been better if it was more middle. I've got more room to work with, but 60-degree wedge, try and pop it up, pop it close, get in for birdie, back to level par. Right, so 60-degree wedge. I am guilty of getting a little bit too cute with these, which is not what I want to do here. I've probably only got about 7-8 paces, and it's all sloping down to the green, so I only want to land it a pace or two onto the green, but at the same time I don't want to get too cute with it. I just need to give myself a birdie putt. Anywhere in that sort of dustbin lid, 5-6 foot, I should probably be happy with. Such a difficult chip. Do you see how it just shot as soon as it hit the green? You almost have to be landing it into the fringe, no spin out of the rough. It's a long birdie putt. A lot further than that dustbin lid I was just talking about. So I've left myself a 35 footer for birdie. Oh, didn't have the legs. It's a tap-in par though. From where I was, I would have liked to try and get up and down, but like I said, it's a difficult shot from there. With that pin, it's sort of any other pin, if you've got more green to work with and you're at the middle of the green or it's at the back of the green, you've got loads of room to work with, but that ridge there all slopes down. So if you don't hit it perfectly and land it on the fringe, it is going to shoot like it did, but still 1 over par. Next hole, 13th, stroke index 2. I'm probably going to rip driver again, because again, if you hit a good one, you're right down near the green. I've got to get 2 birdies. 6 holes remaining, 2 birdies needed. Birdies aren't going to make themselves. I think 2 iron's just going to leave me that little bit far back where you're out of that 100 yards and in range, and you're confident in being able to try and get, well, I'm more confident in being able to try and get up and down from that sort of 130, 140 yardage. My percentage of getting up and down is probably a lot less when I'm on that 100 yards in. So drivers to play, winds slightly down off the right. Going to take it just tight of the trees on the right hand side. Hopefully hit a good one, not fat it like I did on the last. This is stroke index 2, so on paper this wouldn't be one of the birdie holes, but it is still birdieable. But the next 2 are the ones that I'm going to attack quite hard. Oh, it's A1. And my foot slipped. Perfect. Little slippage there. Don't know where my tee went. Little slippage where, but that is A1. Over the top of the trees, little draw. Hopefully we've missed them and we're left with under 100 yards into the green. Right, Perfect, as I said, over the big trees, 2-3 more yards of draw, I would have been in the fairway, but let's not snobble at it. I've got a good lie, 112 yards left into the pin. This is the range where I feel a little bit more comfortable at trying to get it in close. I'm gonna get less spin out of the rough, so I don't have to go pin seeking, because I reckon it is gonna jump, but this is a good range, 112 yards, get a birdie back on this hole, and there's definitely birdies to be made on the last 5 after this hole. Oh, be good, be good. It's back there, it's pin eye. Could be close, probably about 10 footish, hopefully, if it's on the number. Oh, and it was pin high. That is a golf shot, ladies and gents. Good birdie look. Probably about 8 foot, 9 foot. Come on, let's roll it in. If you want to shoot under par, these are the putts that you have to make. These are the ones that you have to drain. That TP5 line's actually off. I'll show you it in a minute. It looks like the lines aren't straight, but not much in this at all to get back to level. There is break in it. It's left to right. It was a good roll. Got to be making them to shoot under par. Still 1 over, 5 holes remaining. It's not all lost yet. There is birdies to be made on the next one, but hitting a wedge shot that good, you really want to be making them putts. This is what I mean. I don't know if you'll be able to pick this up on the camera, but those lines, they're not straight. They're almost, as I laid that ball down, they're sort of curving out to the left. I don't know. Maybe I'll try another. No, they all are. They're all sort of, I don't know. Weird. On to the next. Still 1 over, unfortunately. Right, 14th hole, dogleg left over the top of this tree over here, round to the left. I'm going to hit 2-iron here because you don't actually, driver will get me down, but the green's sort of all covered in bunkers. So 2-iron with a draw over that tree over the left side is a good shot. Another birdie opportunity. Get back to level par. Come on. Right, you've really got to commit to this shot. Like, really got to commit to just, it's blind over that corner around the left, but you can go so far left. So aim over the left edge of the tree, commit to the shot, and it'll be well down there. With a good strike, it will be well down there. Yep. Not my best to strikes, but it's bang on line. It's the perfect line around that corner, so won't be probably as far down as I'd have liked it to be, but it'll be down in the middle of the fairway. Right, 74 yards, and that's why you don't really have to hit driver here. If you pan onto the green, you've got a big bunker that covers it, so it's literally carry distance, and you're not going to carry that and stop it with driver. I didn't even hit that very well, and I've got 72 yards left into the pin. Green light shot, go at it, try it and get back to level par. Going. Come on, that is what we needed. Tap in birdie. This is what we needed. Firm, inside right lip. Come on. Right, level par. Level par, 4 holes to play. Gettable par 4 on the next, par 3, par 4, par 5. It's definitely doable. Right, you best believe I'm going for it. Front pin, I have to carry this. It's about 310 to the green, I think. I've never hit it, but I've been in and around it because you have to carry the bunker 305, and then it probably would stop actually. The greens are a bit soft at the minute, but I'm sending it. I'm going at it. Another birdie here, 1 under. Let's break par, come on. Oh, it's crushed. Not bad, it's right at the green, probably just short of pin eye. Leave myself a little chip, birdie opportunity, come on. Right, not ideal. If you pan around, have a look where the pin is. As you can see, glare of the sun, I've got a bunker to carry with a front pin. So, far from ideal. Probably would have been better off being on the left-hand side of this hole here, knowing that the pin was there. My bad, 60-degree wedge over the bunker. Let's try and put it close. Right, this has to get over that bunker. Be good. It's landed so soft. We're putting, but it's landed super soft. Right, outside chance. It landed really soft in the fringe, so Go, 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 go. Even par still. Even par, 3 holes to go, par 3 next. Short par 3, so we could make a birdie. Right, 16th hole, par 3, 152 yards, not much in it at all. Wind's not doing a lot, I'm just gonna hit a pitching wedge at the pin, hopefully stick one close. I'll be the number. That could be in. Go, go, go. Ah, it's short. That is down the pipe. I thought that was going to be good, like close good, but it's probably about 15, 20 feet short, I reckon. Oh, I thought it was so good. Bang on line, hit the green, zipped off. I'm going to putt that, definitely going to putt that. So I reckon I'll probably be staying even par, but you never know, might roll it in. Let me know in the comments, are you a putt or chip from here? I'm 90% of the time a putt. Big right to left on this one, cozy one up there. See, not bad. I'm not doing any better than that with my wedge. Tapping par, no damage done. Here we are, another par, still even par, 2 holes remaining. The 18th, as we know, is a gettable par 5. So if I can par this next one, we could do it down the last. Right, you've never seen the big dog come out so much in a golf supply video featuring me, I don't think. But I do think it's the play. Wind isn't really doing anything. I'm going to take dead aim over the top of that tree, try and play a little draw. Leaves you a lot less yardage into this green than if you play a safe play over 2 iron. Let's get one up there. Ah, it's too straight. Stepped out of it. It's middle of the fairway. Yeah. I mean, it's good. I shouldn't really be moaning at it, but you can be a lot further left over that tree, but not too far of a distance in from there. Difference a couple of yards, mate. Being on that is so much easier to control a wedge than being in that. 130 on the dot. 50-degree wedge playing uphill, middle of the green, 2 putt, attack the 18th. Oh, it's going a little bit left. 6 maybe. Front left, average shot at best. That was not one of my best shots. Not putting. Mistake that is. Perfect club, pin eye, but I can't even putt it because there's all this sort of water damage on the green, so I have to chip it over that. This is a big up and down. If I can get up and down here, we've definitely got a chance on 18. And that has landed soft. That has landed soft. I expect it to jump more out of that rough and it hasn't. Alright, little tester. Greens, because some of the greens are more not water damaged, but have been flooded a lot more than others. Some are landing really soft. Some are still quite firm, so. Oh. That one hurt. That one hurt. It's going to take an eagle on the 18th now. Oh, pushed it. My bad, it wasn't a good putt. Line was probably good, I pushed it. Eagle needed on the last. Right, my hand's been forced. No choice. In competition scenario, I wouldn't say driver's the play here, but I'm chasing an eagle, so all or nothing. Complete full send, as far down as I possibly can over the bunker in the distance. Then I've got to get up and down. From whatever yardage I've left in, to shoot 35, I've got to get up and down. So, one good swing needed. Big draw. Big high draw. Oh, I played one. Come on, getting bit, I don't care. That is A1, sent as well. We could do it. Again, 4 or 5 yards in the difference of being in the rough, being in the fairway, which makes this shot a lot harder because I don't really know how much it's going to spin. So I'm left with 158 yards into the pin. It's a pretty good angle. Oh, it looks good. Go a little bit. Took too much off it. This front edge, I've got an eagle putt just, but I've took too much off it. It was dead on line as well. Oh, it's a lot shorter than what I thought it was. That pin is right at the front, 2 or 3 paces on, so I've got probably 4 yards of fairway to try and carry, 5 yards of fairway, all sloping downhill. It's going to be tough. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for it. I don't care if it goes 5-6 yards past. I've got to hold it. To break par, it has to be hold. So, here we go. Episode 4. See if we can roll it in for birdie. Level par again. Disappointing. It doesn't really mean anything now. If you aren't going to complete the task, it doesn't matter what we score. Looking for a level par. That's the story of today, really, isn't it? If you're going to self-critique yourself, that sort of sums it up. I didn't hold a putt all day today. And if you're going to break par, when you give yourself good birdie opportunities, you've got to make them. It's as simple as that. Tee to green, I was pretty good. Wedges were really dialed today, which I'm happy about. But this thing did not hole a single putt all day. That is a 37, 1 over par. Target for these videos is breaking par, so it's 35 or nothing. I went for the chip. That's golf. As always, if you've liked it, please leave a like, hit the subscribe button, ring that bell. We appreciate you all, and we'll see you in the next one.